Now, the Chancellor, George Osborne, is calling on workers at the Royal Mail to engage with the government's plans to privatise it.
The government says the majority of the service will be sold within weeks. Well, we can get more on this now with our business reporter, Victoria Fritz. Victoria.
The journey that started back in 1992 may well be coming to an end in November. The government has confirmed today that it will be pressing ahead on the road to selling the Royal Mail in the coming weeks. It has not yet decided how much of the service will be sold, but it will be more than half. 10% of the shares are to be given free to staff, who could each receive stocks round about £2,000 worth in total. Royal Mail is, as a whole, expected to have a market value of around £3 billion. The Post Office was separated from the Royal Mail last year, so those branches and the services that they provide won't be part of the sale. But, of course, the race is on, because unions that represent workers say that they will be balloting for a strike over pay and conditions. Management says that a walkout is likely, possibly as early as the 10th of October. Despite this and, of course, opposition from Labour, the government is convinced that a sale is in the best interests of the public.
The overall objective of our reform is to continue to secure the universal postal service, the 6-day-a-week, same price, goes-anywhere service, which is vital for our economy. We have already put in place a proper regulatory framework, and we have given Ofcom stronger powers to take the action necessary to protect the universal service. We've also taken on Royal Mail's historic pension liabilities, which were crippling the company's financial position. Our reforms, together with the hard work of Royal Mail employees in modernising the business, have put Royal Mail on the road to sustainable health.
Well, despite those assurances, the union that represents Royal Mail workers will continue to oppose the sell-off.
Well, there's no new news in the announcement. I think they haven't announced a timetable for the sale. They haven't said that the prospectus has been issued. And as far as we're concerned, we're going to continue to oppose privatisation. The announcement that we'll be making to our reps today is that it doesn't matter what the government says today, tomorrow or in the next few weeks, we will be balloting our members for strike action over the impacts of privatisation on their job security terms and conditions, and outstanding claims over pay and further attacks on our members' pensions, which is being done to subsidise privatisation.
Well, although the union and the government have locked horns over this issue time and time again, many industry watchers now believe that there is no other commercially viable option for this much-loved company.
Now, after so long, after over a decade of uncertainty, the privatisation is almost the only route. The union itself didn't seem to be keen on mutualisation, it didn't seem to be keen on a sort of cooperative type model, partly because even under those types of models there might well have been more aggressive cost cutting. So now I think the privatisation is probably the only way forward.
Well, the Business Newsroom has been busy putting together a Q&A page for you on everything you need to know about the Royal Mail sell-off. You can find it, the address there, it's bbc.co.uk/business.